I'm Shane White, and this is The Process.
Hey gang, Shane Patrick White here with another edition of The Process. On today's vlog, I'm going to talk about purging your art. I just went through a bunch of comic book art and illustrations and paintings and life drawings and just got rid of them. I had to tear them up, had to make room for the good stuff. The whole idea around that is that I'm always creating work and I don't want to keep clutter around, and I really just don't want to have to look at stuff that depresses me. I don't know about you, but it's like if I see something that is not representative of where I'm at today or isn't a milestone, I gotta 86 it. So that's what I've been doing. And oh, today's cool thing, since I may have mentioned this, I'm working on drawing horses, and it's just been one of those things. It's like, it's always good to get out and see horses live, but I don't have access to horses. I've got friends who have horses, but they don't live around here. So I picked up this book years ago called The Weatherly Guide to Drawing Animals. It's by Joe Weatherly. He's probably produced a few other books beyond this, and I met him back at the San Diego Comic-Con years ago, and he self-published this book and went down to South America and all over really. And since he was in San Diego, I don't know if he lives there or not, but he, I think he used the San Diego Zoo as a source of reference, but don't quote me on that. But this is a great guide. It shows you how to break down animals of all types and gives you different approaches and different styles of drawing these animals. But once you realize the basic anatomy and muscle structure of animals, a lot of it translates from animal to animal, and so he gives you a lot of good examples, and I've really found this an invaluable resource. It's got over 900 images, so I have this in my drafting table folder, we call drawer, and I pull it out all the time. So I've been using this a lot lately. And let's see, this week's piece of advice. So in the vein of purging and going through your artwork, one thing that I've been doing, and it may be good or bad depending on if you're an art collector or dealer, or I don't know, if you like to not waste paper, I don't know, is say you do some art, you know, this is, I don't know, not very good, but the paper is expensive, so I tend to paint on the back. So that's one way of dealing with art that you don't like. It's like, don't waste the paper, it's still good. You can find out information, but still, both of these pieces aren't doing anything for me, so it's gotta go. That's the thing about art. We tend to make a lot of it, and if you don't like what you see, in the end, you gotta get rid of it. But always use both sides of the paper, that way you can try new things and keep, I don't know, experimenting. So anyways, that's it for this week. Please leave a comment below, feedback, and subscribe, and tell a friend. I guess that's it. So as always, thanks for watching. Take care.